Hi everyone, my name is Chad MacDonald and I'm from Chorley in the United Kingdom, and I'd like to spend a little bit of time just talking to you about my TEFL story. I actually did 2 years in Thailand as a TEFL teacher, so I'll try and keep it really short, and I'll start where any good story does, which is at the beginning, and tell you why I decided to do it. So it started after university when I went into a 9 to 5 office job. I realised quite quickly that 4 walls and a computer screen weren't for me. So not long after that I saw an advert on the internet for teaching abroad, and it just ticked all the right boxes. I'd played with the idea of being a teacher for a while, and I'd never travelled previously, so being able to travel, teach and earn a living all at the same time was an opportunity not to be missed. And after having looked at the reviews online for different companies, TEFL Heaven was by far one of the best, so I went with them, and they were great, really supportive, and through them they actually put me in touch with 20 of my other fellow trainees who will be going to the island of Koh Chang for their TEFL certificate, and that was really reassuring, because in the run up to it we were swapping messages and our fears, concerns, and it was good just to know we weren't alone in that regard. Things like visas as well, some of us found it harder than others, so just being able to speak to someone about that was great. Because we all spoke together for a while, we actually got quite friendly before we even went out there, and decided to all meet up 2 weeks early and go to Bangkok for the Thai festival of Songkran, which is essentially just one gigantic water fight, and it's how the Thais celebrate and bring in the new year. And what an incredible experience. Good laugh, good fun, got absolutely drenched, unforgettable. And so there was another funny story actually from before we actually got to our training island, which was in Bangkok, and that's when my friend Tom and some of the ladies on our course went for a Thai massage. I swear that the Thai masseuses were working for an intelligence agency, because I was ready to give them whatever secrets they wanted. My arms have never bent as far back as that before, and I really didn't enjoy it. The others did, but I really didn't. But it was an experience. So we got to the island, met our trainers, Verity Lum, Tom Howell and Dave Biggins. All three of them were amazing people, really funny. I'll always remember Tom and his jokes. Some of his jokes I think I'll be telling to my kids when I'm old and grey. Really good jokes. I'm not going to share any now because they might not be appropriate, but maybe some other day. So did the training, really helpful, really gave us the confidence and the skills we needed to become teachers back in our schools. We actually got to put those skills into practice on the last day of the training on the island at a school, and we all did really well, we all excelled, and it was an early taste of what was to come. We were all super happy, and we had a drink and celebrated that night, because it was just good to, heartwarming moment. So got to our schools. Some of my fellow teachers went to different parts of Thailand and had their own incredible experiences. I was lucky in that me and some of my other fellow trainees got to go to the same school, a school called Nak Prasit in Sampran, about an hour outside of Bangkok. And the school is a semi-private school with about 6,000 students, but I never had a class of more than, say, 25 students, and amazing, really good. The agency there was called Speakeasy. Our employer was Pimu. Him and his partner P Fun really made the experience that much better. They couldn't have been any more helpful if they tried. They sorted out our accommodation, visas. If we ever had to go to the hospital for any treatments, they would do it for us. And the Thai assistant teachers there, equally incredible people. I still see some of them on Facebook. I actually got to go to one of their weddings just before I left Thailand, and wow, I've never been to a wedding like it before or since. I even had shark for the first time ever. I never thought in a million years I'd eat shark, but I gave it a go. Not for me, but at least I tried it. And that's what Thailand was really. It was just experiences, just constant stream of experiences. Yeah, so the school, I taught everything from Anabon, which is kindergarten, all the way up to adults, in fact. So I taught primary school, high school. I even went to the local Thai police academy to teach the police cadets with some of my other Western teachers. Teaching the Thai adult teachers was fun. On one day we went out on a day trip to the local zoo, and in half English, half Thai, we tried to converse, and some really funny misunderstandings. When we went for food, there was a dish put in front of me, and I wasn't sure what it was, and the lady was saying hop, 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 and so I ate it thinking it was rabbit, which I've had before in Spain, and it was okay, and it tasted really fishy and oily, and we eventually realised it was frog, and yeah, ugh, I don't like anything fishy, so that wasn't pleasant, but entertaining. Lots of other cool experiences at the school. Once I was asked to play football for the school. The Westerners had a team and the Thai teachers had a team, and I thought it was just going to be a kickabout on the field. When the match day finally came, turns out the whole school had turned out. The Thai teachers had been practicing every day for weeks. That was the first time us Westerners had been on the pitch together. We got absolutely murdered. I think it was something like 12-0, and even then they were going easy on us. I've never been so exhausted in all my life, but we tried. Our boss Pimu took us out for a meal afterwards and bought some beers, to say well done, good effort, if nothing else. He was good like that, Pimu. He used to always take us out for meals and just randomly treat us to things, so that was really good. Students were incredible, really respectful. You hear horror stories about students here in England, but it was nothing like that in Thailand. Super respectful. Your Thai assistant teachers help a lot as well. Some really incredible students. One of them called Tung Nern. He started off, being quite disruptive, but once I'd had a word with him, he became one of my favourite students. Really cheeky character, but good fun, good laugh. One of the most rewarding jobs I've ever had. I wouldn't not do it again, and in fact I enjoyed it that much. Me and my girlfriend are going back in October to teach, same school and everything, because it was just an incredible experience and I've missed it. Can't wait to go back, so hopefully I'll see some of you out there. Probably the best. It's definitely changed me as a person. There's been some life-changing experiences. For one, just experiencing a different culture, different food, things that I'd never thought I'd have done before. I used to think I'd never leave the UK. Now I've travelled to the Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia. I've eaten shark, I've eaten scorpion. I've had spicy food, which I do not do, but you kind of have to in Thailand. They're renowned for it. So. And religion. I grew up in a little village in near Chorley called Eccleston. Church of England school. Never really experienced any other culture or religion. Having lived in Thailand for 2 years, getting to know Buddhism. Really different to Christianity, and some incredible festivals. The school one day asked me and some of the other Western teachers to dress up in Thai traditional clothes for a festival, for the Light Festival, and I did, and we all looked like Thai princes and princesses, and we had to walk around with these different floral arrangements that the Thais would then bid on, and it would raise money for, I believe it's the local temple, and it was just really cool. And it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. There were difficulties. The one that I was worried about was potentially being homesick, but because of technology, I think I actually spoke to my parents more living on the other side of the world than I did living 15 minutes away. So that became a moot point after a while. And the language barrier, which was my biggest concern. You pick things up naturally after a while. The Thais are so friendly. It's the land of smiles for a reason. They really made it easy, and they used to love trying to communicate in English, and loved it even more when you tried to communicate in Thai. I can now, Pomput Thai Dai Nit Noi Nakap. I speak a little Thai. because you do pick it up naturally. Important things like taxi directions, where you go in, turn left, turn right, stop, and where's the toilet. That's obviously a super helpful phrase. Yeah, so even the language barrier, after a while, you get used to it. It's like anything, and it's just another experience. No experience is a bad experience, just experience. And I had more good experiences than bad experience, and that's why I'm decided to go back. So that is, in short, my time. I'd love to speak to you about it more. I might even see you in country. I wish you all the best luck anyway, and thanks for listening.